Hey guys, it's Jimmy again with Trailer Valet, and I'm going to help you guys remove your inner acme tube. To begin, start off with any standard 10mm wrench and remove these two screws on top, which holds your cap in. Once you get it loose, go ahead and use your hand. Just remove the nut from the screw. Once both screws are removed from the cap, you can go ahead and remove it. Now, once you remove the cap, you have to remove the retaining clip in order to get to the inner pin. So to remove your retaining clip, you're going to need a putty knife, or this is what I like to use. So find the hole where the pin goes in, and I use that as a guide, and I get the putty knife underneath the clip and slowly pop it off of the gear. And once it's come off, then I use a push pin and standard hammer to remove the pin. Once the pin has been fully pushed through, go ahead and just turn it so it drops out. Your pin looks like this. Once the pin is removed, then you will be able to remove all the inner guts inside the jack. So just pull out your drive shaft. Remove your spacer, the retaining clip, your bushing, spacer, your drive gear, the other bushing, and your bottom gear. Once you remove the bottom gear, you will have to remove one more pin, which keeps the inner acme tube in place. Once you've removed the inner pin, then you can go ahead and slide out the inner acme tube. And that's how you guys remove the inner tube. So once you've removed the inner acme tube, just make sure before you start placing it back on, like I said, you have to align the tracks. So this is the track on the outer tube, and this is the track on the inner tube. So when you place it inside, line up the tracks. Once they're lined up, it should slide in pretty easily. Slide the inner top of the acme tube through the hole of the outer tube. Place your pin, which keeps the inner acme inside. And then the bigger gear of the two is the one that rests on the bottom. Once you have that fully seated, then you can go ahead and grab your other gear, your retaining clip, and your washer, and piece it all together. And you're going to place this right on the side with the bigger gap. You're also going to put your bushings on both sides first. Once your bushings are in, then you can go ahead and place the gear. To make it easier, line your pin hole, which you're going to put in afterwards, straight up and down, so it's easier to put the pin in. Slowly put the drive shaft in to where it's holding the gear in place. Once you have it in just enough, then you're going to grab your spacer. Then you can fully put the drive shaft all the way through, and you're going to line the holes up. Once you have the holes aligned, then you're ready for your pin. So once you've set your pin in the gear and you've got it resting in the hole, grab your tap pin, any standard hammer, and press it in just enough to where it will clear the retaining clip once you slide that on. So now that the pin is in, I'm going to grab my putty knife, and this is probably the trickiest part. Again, just like before, once you get your clip partially over your track, then just keep your finger on the retaining clip and turn the drive shaft so it slowly guides the clip back on. You'll hear it snap on. Once it's fully on, everything is ready to move your jack up and down. All you have to do now is place your cap back on. Slide it on, press it on, and then just slide your screws through. Place the nuts on the screws and tighten them. Once your screws are on and tightened down, you should be back in action and good to use your jack again. Hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. If it was, please like and subscribe to our channel.